single day.
Checked out. Would you like to put a hold on it?
How long?
You sure?
Yeah, no worries.
Let me see if we can. I was looking for maybe a Blu-ray edge.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a story on all the crazy stuff that was happening here for the election.
Okay.
Dude, they supposedly were saying that there is a list of rules or ordinances or something that they were violating. Do you guys have that, or is it posted?
You know, I'm going to have our supervisor isn't in today, so let me have one of our senior associates come
Right.
talk with you. Should
All
be
right.
out. I'm going to have you talk to Brian in reference. If you go down to the reference desk,
Yep.
there's a gentleman with a blue shirt on,
Yep.
and he'll have more information.
All right.
You were looking to renew the things on the 9th as well? Okay, so they've been renewed until the 16th as well. Okay? All right.
Hi, I'm doing a story on all the crazy stuff that was happening during the election here. They were saying that supposedly there's a list of rules or something that people were violating, I guess, rules or ordinances. And I was just wondering, did you guys always have that? Do you even have it right now? Is it posted out front so people know?
Let me see if I can find somebody to speak with you about it.
Right. All right. Yeah, he told me to come down here and talk to you.
Okay, all right.
All right. Follow you?
I'm going to get somebody for you.
All right. Oh, wow. Hello.
Oh, over here maybe.
I'm just wandering around.
They're in a supervisors meeting this morning.
Right.
So basically, you'd really need to speak with one of them in regards to that. So we could have Erin contact you, or you can
Right.
contact her.
All right. Do you remember of that a list of rules and ordinances that was put up before the election?
I don't. Do you?
And I know I don't see one now. I don't see it anywhere in the building, and yet that's what they used to illegally trespass all those guys. Do you remember having that in here before the election?
I don't recall one way or the other.
Right.
When they're posting all of that stuff up on the
Right.
glass. I never looked at it, to be honest with you, so I
Right.
really don't know.
Huh. Were you at those one things where we get to
Yes.
ask? Okay, there you go. So you
Yeah,
already know who I
you
am.
can
So
ask me.
anyways, yeah, I asked real questions. So I'm asking a real question. I'm asking a real question again today. You don't think that's kind of weird? That supposedly it just showed up for the polls. I mean, if you're going to use it, it should be all the time. But at the same time, if you saw a list of it, you'd be like, oh my gosh, you can't do anything. like the Constitution doesn't exist. Have you seen the list?
I haven't.
Can I show you?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Is it a list of rules that you found that they had?
It's called that supposedly entering certain buildings you lose all constitutional rights, which is, I believe in the Constitution and our founding fathers. So that's the insane list. So basically, not in my opinion, if you don't kiss their ass and lick their feet, you'll be trespassed. I don't think you can even do that in a library because there's so many different people here at a public place, right?
I have not seen this, but maybe they only post it when the elections are happening?
That's kind of discriminating, right?
I don't know.
So yeah, they're starting to push this out everywhere, and it's like, and they don't know that, you know, we have a Constitution, we have actually case law, Supreme Court law that we can, you know, record, investigate, you know, etc. And this, with all these rules here, it's like, wow. I mean, literally, it almost says, if you fart, we're going to trespass you, you know what I mean? Can I fart? I don't have to, so I'm just kidding. But do you get what I'm saying? I mean, you just saw the list, she saw the list, and you guys never saw the list before.
We didn't, but I do know they were hanging information in the front.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's you know, it's obviously very chaotic when it starts. I mean, we had people lined up by the thousands for
Right.
2 weeks straight. There's a lot going on.
Right.
You know, you have basically the supervisor of elections coming in and utilizing the facility.
Correct.
And they're basically here for that period. And
So who has the power and authority to trespass from here?
I think it's the sheriff's office. I don't know. We don't trespass people.
Right. That's good.
We haven't in a long
I'd
time.
like to shake your hand. Thank you.
I don't think
Good.
we do anymore.
Thank
So,
you. Anymore. That
the
was not
sheriff-
good.
Yeah, but I know they.
So
they did in the past,
actually,
but
just so
they
you know, it's actually only the city manager, Ray Sandrock, has the power. So it was somebody here, I guess she was a poll worker, actually trespassed us. It was me, and it was Ian, the other guy that does, so they call it freedom. Get the joke? So because we're not free. But anyways, and then when we were investigating at the Murdoch building of getting illegally trespassed, they illegally trespassed us again. Yes! Like this, right? That's kind of sad, right? Yeah, so I don't feel very free, so that's why I wanted to come back, because they did rescind mine from here, okay, because she couldn't sign it legally, and I wanted to find out, is it here all the time? Was it just here for that? And if that is, that's kind of not legal. So, anyways, you guys are fair, at least you...
Sorry, I don't know the information
Right.
you're trying
Right.
to find out, but I think Erin would, or at least would be able to get it,
Right.
and she's just unavailable at the moment, but
Right,
she'll
she might be
probably get back to
available
you
when?
Today. I think
Later?
the meeting is until noon or so.
Okay, all right. At least you guys were fair. You talked. Can I give you my card? Or I already gave you my card? I can't remember. Did I give you my card?
Give me
All right. She didn't tell you I was that radical that went to all the meetings. Did you see the video? Did you see the video of that? When we went to that one place where the old people were, half of them left. It was.
No, I wasn't at that one.
Oh my God, it was awesome, man. Just for bringing up real facts, man. Right? That's what freedom's about, right? All right, you guys have a good day, man. Thank you. Fight it even more. What is going on, man? Bad.
Rick
What?
McDonald. I haven't met you.
Okay, but you
I've
know.
heard
All
about
right,
you,
all
but I
right.
haven't met you.
So
And you two, I haven't met you. You and Ian, right?
You got it, buddy.
All right.
so
Call
I'm
me Chicken Man. How you doing?
so I'm doing a story on him being here yesterday. It's all documented. I didn't harass anybody because they're two brand new people that didn't know anything about it. So it's all on video. That's why I can't believe this is happening. And then I go out and talk to the Gillum people because I get along with them because, you know, Gillum said that, you know, cops are out of control. So we had a great conversation. So Ian was on the phone and told him, you can't do this. And a cop didn't care.
According to the Charlotte County Ordinance, which I brought a copy of because, you know, I've been trespassed several times from county places, it has to come from Ray Sandrock and, what's her name, Kathy Shoemaker, and it goes before the Board of County Commissioners, and then you guys serve it. The people that run the facilities can't trespass you because you have to violate a facility rule.
Correct.
I actually
Of
brought all
course they
this.
can. Of course they can. Now, you guys can appeal it, and they're the higher officials for the county. But She was an authorized person for this complex at the time.
He has to violate a facility rule, and then it goes before the Board of County.
Which I did not.
Would you at least look over this paperwork, bud?
Right there, which I did not. Everything is
What are you
documented.
trying to point out to me?
Well, see, here's their notice of what the facility rules are, so they put it in the paper.
Okay. But what
Board of
specific-
County Commissioners.
What specifically are you
See,
referring to?
this is how you have to be legally trespassed from county property. It's right in here. The people that run the buildings, whatever the management, whatever you want to call her in their supervisor, doesn't have the express authority to trespass someone. Only the Board of County Commissioners does. That's why it goes before them.
And I've been
She
on the
has to
phone with
submit-
Skidmore. Skidmore just said the same thing. This
She
is
has to
crazy,
submit
man.
one
Well,
of the
if
facility rules
it's
has been
invalid,
violated.
okay, because we're agents for the county, obviously, as county employees, and we're the sheriff.
See, here's
This process was developed so that you guys could appeal.
But you can't.
And
how does he appeal that yellow trespass?
This,
That's the whole idea of having this is you can appeal it.
This is probably an error because he wanted to give you something.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not gonna.
So this is all
This
done-
will not supersede that.
Well, then can you on camera
the-
rip this up and tell him he's full of shit? I just got my rights violated big time. I'm doing a story on Ian's stuff. I violated no rights.
Well, what happened
Hey,
was
here's conduct prohibited
whatever
by
was
county
going on
ordinance.
elevated to this is an election process.
It's
So
a
there's
public.
even stricter rules
it's-
compared to.
it's a public
typical
building in a
park
public
or
place.
administration,
Not-
event. Let's say. So this is a polling place.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is a press pass.
It's still
They
a
knew
library that's
it.
open to the public.
I'm asking
No, it's not
questions.
open to the public unless you have a reason to go in there and vote. Okay.
What about using the library?
That
facility?
it's a public
you
building,
Can go into the library.
So why can't I sit in the hallway?
which he did yesterday, and the cops
At some point, there was
and the cops defended his rights.
A disruption or some
Okay,
kind
how
of
so?
interference. Okay. We'll have to discuss this in your appeal process. I don't have all
Well,
the
guess what?
facts of yours.
What's the appeal
This is
process?
yes. I didn't
this we
do
can take care of.
anything wrong.
I think those are one-part forms. And he
I'm trying to
wanted
show you
give
what the facility
They
rules
wanted
are.
to give you something
That
to document
that
the
so that's
trespass.
constitutional.
Well, this is just a warning, sir.
I don't care. Go back
This
and in
is a
front of.
warning that tells you if you go back there, you go to jail. And then if that happens,
It was given out
then it becomes
illegally.
a criminal complaint.
You are becoming a criminal, holding up a criminal.
Why is that?
Because you can't do it. You're the
Well,
second person.
You
How
see-
long
you
is the
see that-
trespass
you
good
see
for?
that it's a trespass warning. It's not a citation.
I don't
It's
care.
not a
I
charge.
wanted to do a
It's
story. You're
a
violating
warning.
my rights. I'm a reporter.
No, I'm not violating your rights.
You.
You're
What do
telling
you
him he
call
can't use
it?
a public place that he pays
Yes.
taxpayers money for.
And I
Public
did nothing
place,
wrong.
At which point, somewhere, your actions created a disturbance at
So
a polling location.
so you can make up stuff out of your butt because you look
Well,
at the cameras.
No, we don't do that.
Okay, look at
We
the
take the
cameras.
information
Look
that's
at the
provided.
camera. Did you know people lie? Are you aware of that?
Or
They
your
train police to
perception-
lie really
Your
good.
perception may be different than yours, and that's why we have processes.
So this is what Ian knows about this. I've been making videos lately. They've been protecting his rights more than mine. Is it because I do Copwatch and I hold you guys accountable? I'm totally serious. No, it's real.
Here, man, let's just cut to the chase here, bud. See, I brought you this paperwork. If you would at least just go in there and read it and see how the trespass process works.
Correct.
This is what the paper puts in. Okay. This is an appeal process. If you feel like you have a say that this isn't right, and that's I like this because our way, we were agents for the county. If you created a problem or broke a park rule and the officer interpreted that as you should be prohibited from coming back, you were banned from the park. Let's say Inglewood Beach is a good example.
How long has he
Is
trespassed for?
Well, this is for 1
I'm
year.
talking about him.
This supersedes that. We're gonna have to fix that.
Can you bring this inside and fix it?
Yes.
Because guess what? Can you please tell him, Ian? Get
I'll
me on
follow him
video,
in there.
okay? The cops defended him at the waste management. He took these papers out. They were going to trespass him.
I was working that shift.
Okay, he took the
then
paper
you should
out,
know how
and the
it works.
cop said, "Shit, I just learned I couldn't do that."
However,
By the way, McDonald, I am for cops, just not corrupt ones. And this is even Skidmore's pissed and wants to make this story go national because this is bullshit.
well, from what I
did
understand,
nothing wrong.
because people are coming in here to vote, and you guys get really close. That's what really
I
upsets
didn't
the
get.
public.
How do you?
I know you're not a threat. You've never.
Wow.
Other people don't.
They're in a public area.
That's right.
Doesn't matter. That's where things.
And I
happen
don't
in the
even.
public
feeling-
area.
And I don't even
That's
carry.
where people
I don't
get
even.
hurt.
I don't even carry this camera. You know what I mean? I got my press
have a little
pass.
one.
I'm asking questions. What happened? They're two new people. They don't know. I walked out and I talked to Gillen's people. Look at the video. I told the other cop, look at the video. They're not telling the truth. So again, you're violating my rights. You didn't even look at the video to see if I was right or wrong. Uh-oh. Is this another cop? It's all dark. Does he got the hidden lights?
It's a, you know, I'm not going to get into.
All right.
the
Okay, we got to
debate
fix
of
this.
rights.
Just let him read the paper, man, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
All right, because they fixed it for Ian. If you don't fix it for me, that is discrimination. I will sue
If you
you.
read in there,
No,
it
no,
says
no, no.
only the Board of County Commissioners has the express authority to trespass someone from a county facility.
Who fixed what for you? We never issued.
He was
you
at.
for over
That's
there.
right, because
they
he
found
took
out
this
that the
paper
supervisor
out.
doesn't have the authority to trespass.
He has the authority, but you did what you did didn't amount to. I believe
You
it
have
was
to
a-
violate a facility
I believe it was
rule.
a citizen that called on you, not the facility. Or
That is
No,
the
he
new
was trying to
trick.
get
Yeah,
you
that
to
is the new
trespass
trick.
you
What
had
does it
you know
matter?
disrupted a citizen, and they feel like
What is a disruption? You guys
well,
just such
you
a
know,
big
getting in somebody's personal space. They feel like
Oh
you're a
my!
threat.
Because I
No.
talked to him.
Well, no, I'm saying you know.
So
we're
anyway-
talking about
The law
Ian's
is not my
son.
So, anyways, you're proof. What happened to the waste management? They were going to trespass him. He showed them this. They said, "Oh shit, you're right." And if you don't say, "Oh shit, you're right now," then man, even Skidmore said, "Find a lawyer, sue their ass off," because this is
Just give him
bullshit.
some time to go over this paperwork, man. We got.
All right, come on.
Well, I don't know what they wrote about you. I only know, you know, this is.
Show them the
a warning.
paperwork. Show them the. I don't care if
You
it's
know,
a
I mean,
warning.
whatever of amounted to this is what I don't know.
You see who signs off on the trespass, man? Kelly A. Shoemaker, Ray Sandrock.
Do you know who told me to call you? Skidmore said, "Call 911 right now because what they're doing is total bullshit."
You know what? Actually, I'd be inclined to figure you guys could probably contact her or him.
Because they showed this to the
They may
people
have
at
already
the.
done that. I don't know.
They showed this.
Well, then why didn't you get one of
had
those?
a 5-minute little
If they contacted them,
explanation of why I'm coming.
he
here.
should have one of these, right? One of these papers saying Charlotte
you
County
didn't get one of
Library.
these?
No,
Nope.
he got this yellow
Okay.
thing.
All right, we'll get you.
That's
one
what
of
I'm trying
these.
to tell you,
All
bud.
right, well, I'll square that.
But
away.
there again, you have the paper. They dropped Ian's because he showed them that and said, "Oh shit, you're right. Why can't you do me the same courtesy?"
He's going to, man. Just give him a minute.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'll read this and I'll.
You're a lieutenant, man. I know
hear
you
what
got
he
Okay,
said.
over there,
You did them
Lieutenant.
out.
Lieutenant McDonald. Let's
What-
go over
what
there.
I
Show
think
them.
is different.
Right.
Today they're voting. It's a polling location.
So doesn't
There's a
matter.
whole different. Yes, there's a whole
Doesn't.
different
It's a public place. I would.
amount of disruption.
Did you know a reporter actually has more rights than even he does? And actually, your channel is big
But
enough. He is a
reporter has
reporter.
no business in a polling location.
I wasn't in the location.
Disrupting
Says I wasn't
process.
disrupting.
Just let him
Look
handle
at the
this.
And whatever
video.
interpretation.
Okay, please go over there and show them the paperwork that they can't do that.
Come on,
Absolutely.
Andrew.
Look at this and.
All right, we're gonna watch from across the street.
Okay.
Well, actually, he'll be right over there with you. I'll be across the street.
That trespass ain't legal.
Jesus Christ! This is insane. Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Copwatch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.